Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Sunday Night Trucking. Can we have a very quick AV check to get us going here?
Welcome
Is everything working? Have you all had a good Sunday? AV's 10 out of 10, we'll take that. We will take that. Thank you for 3 months, Hound Dog. Hopefully you'll be at Truckfest and pop over and say hi. Yes, you must. You must.
Happy anniversary.
3 months from Navarre, well, Kieran, and be free Kappa with 19 months. Yes, indeed, random events are finally here. Actually, that reminds me, let me just tab out of there a second and bring that up there and click that button there. There we go.
Nutter.
Exceed with a year already. Thanks for the great content. Keep it going. Thank you for 12 months, sir. Had a good Sunday. It's actually been quite mild here today. It's lovely and warm. Lovely and warm, but it's not baking sunshine, so it's just nice. I was playing with Doyle today in the garden. He still just doesn't get the whole ball concept. Like, you throw a ball, and the dog is supposed to pick it up and bring it back, and then you throw it again. Not with Doyle. You throw a ball, he runs after it, and then he sits there, plays with it, looks at you, and keeps barking. And if you go to get the ball, he runs away with it. So he has a different idea about what fetch is. Hey, love with 39 months, 3x4, welcome back. Mr. Rubku, how you doing? You had a quiet one, shoot bandits. Yes, you missed the song. You missed the song. Bean Talk, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Fetch V2. No, I haven't got a polo shirt on today. I've got a Yachtsville shirt on. No polo today. Not posh enough. Talking to you from a sunny Belgium, Mr. Custard. First time outside the UK. Ooh, enjoy. Why Belgium? Does ETS2 1.31 have random events? Yes, it does. Yes, it right, says he's Lord Doyle of the Shire. You fetch peasants. Yep, that sounds about right. No, I haven't got a cold. Maybe a touch of hay fever, but not a cold. So yeah, there's a few things that are in 131.
Happy anniversary. Nutter.
Well, first of all, we're going to start off by configuring a Scania, next-gen Scania 8x4. So the 8x4 chassis was dropped in there quietly. Predictable Bear, 3 months, what a noob. Thanks for consistently awesome streams. Here's to Yachts 4 and more.
Happy anniversary.
Elastic Jimbo, thank you for 7 months, and BFG with 22. Chris 94, do you want to know what all the special transport jobs are, Chris? So all the special transport jobs, the new ones now, are Cardiff to Birmingham, Dijon to Geneva, Linz to Brno, London to Felixstowe, Naples to Terni, Nice to, I can't remember, Palermo to Catania, Szeged to Debrecen, and Trelleborg to Esbjerg. And what happens is you get an email. You get all these emails that says blah 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 blah, and at the bottom it goes, you can also take these new ones. So it lists all the cities that you can get the new special transports from. You have a new American viewer, Sage. Well, both of the mods today currently are American as well, so say hi to the mods. Zer029, 3 months. Hello, Paul. Just want to send my love and thanks. Monroe with 18 months. 18 months feels like 78.2 weeks. And I'm not reading the rest of that. Bean Talk. I have no idea how I got unsubscribed, but it's fixed now. Welcome back, Bean Talk. Because Twitch, mate.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Capella, thank you for supporting the stream. Welcome to the Nut House.
Oh,
Please give Capella a nutty welcome. Puckeye, thank you so much for 500 bits, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, you've got random events, you've got the 8x4 chassis, you've got a new filter on the job market. So if you look at the job market now, you've got this new way of filtering. You drop the list down, so you've got like your major sorts, and then within that you can do like filter on whatever you're looking for in particular. Like, do you want urgent deliveries or important deliveries, or do you want important, fragile, or high value? You know what I mean? So you can filter it in different ways now. That's something else that's new. In your opinion, Paul, what is the best truck to drive in ETS2? Definitely a Renault Magnum with the smallest engine. It's by far the best configuration you can hope to play in this game. The mirrors apparently got some new rendering going on, which will be interesting to find out how it works. So already I can see that those mirrors, like the way they render, is very different to ETS2 1.3. You can see that straight away. 1 second, my thing's frozen. Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, pink, but obviously, you know, whatever colour you fancy, really. So there's new mirror rendering, which is apparently more like how the truck driver sees things. What else we've got? Screenshot format has changed. Well, the screenshot time and the date and time is now in the name, something like that. And then they've got a different console, I noticed, which they didn't mention. So that's changed. They kept quiet about that one. So now you can filter and stuff up here, and it's a lot more, it kind of fits in a window now. A window which you can resize. So, that's all shiny. Ken, welcome back, sir. Peter Kerr with 500 bits. Nice to relax to Sunday night trekking after a 2-day dangerous goods training course. Sounds exciting, Peter Kerr. Thank you for 500 bits. 16 months in the Stig, Captain Whiskey host. Thank you very much. You can move it too. Not bad, huh? Look at that. It's like a window. It's beautiful. And it's transparent as well, look. It's almost like... It reminds me of the Amiga OS. Does anybody remember Amiga OS? It was a lot like that. Kind of window. The console will show you a camera speed when flying around. Thing is... I mean... Okay, it's not terribly useful, is it? But, yeah. Because I just use the scroll wheel anyway, and... Why do I need to know the camera speed? Amiga OS, it's old school. Yes, it is. Late 80s, in fact. About the mirror rendering, the field of view when you have the trailer is very different, so reversing is much more difficult. It should be easier, Chris. Surely, it should be easier. It can't be any worse than it was. It was impossible. Everything was so far away, you couldn't see it properly. He says, almost knocking over his drink. Night Owl, 16 months. Thank you very much. Right, we're going to go and configure a truck. It's going to take more than a couple of minutes. So, if this is your thing...
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
If this is your thing, truck configuration, you're in for a treat, because I'm going to configure a truck. If it's not, come back in a bit and stop moaning. A Pringle, thank you for 9 months. Just drive already. No, I'm going to configure a truck. Amiga OS, you've still got a soft spot for Workbench 1.3. You see, I was an Atari guy with Gem OS, but Gem, I don't think Gem was as good as Amiga OS. The Amiga OS was very good. There can't be anything better than a new Scania 8x4. I would agree, Baz. I'd love to, but I'm going to take a shower as I just got back to the hotel. Take your iPad into the shower. It's probably not a good idea. There is still an Amiga OS available for PC. Right, let's upgrade. So, first of all, let's scroll down and choose the 8x4 Scania chassis. Look at that. What a monster. What a monster. Only one option available, the high roof. We're going to need something meaty, aren't we? Should we go 650 or 580? go 650. Slight overkill, but yeah, on a truck like this, you know, you want a bit of beef there, don't you? You loving the Yachts 4 t-shirt, Paul? Hope you're well. Thank you, Artie. I'm good, thanks. Well, you see, I knew some people would say 730 and some would say 580, so I'm splitting the difference and going 650. Exactly, Night Owl, exactly. 12 speed. You know I like my retarder on my 12 speed. Let's go with that. Okay, that should be fine. Let's have a look inside. Everything big. Standard light. It's an interesting pattern. The exclusive dark. The exclusive light. Exclusive wood. Exclusive V8. The good old V8 look. You gotta love it. Like that red trim though. Don't think you'd go all the way. You wouldn't be configuring your 8x4 like that, I don't believe. As nice as it looks, I think, you know, if you was buying, you'd probably go something like the exclusive dark. Or even a standard dark. But I like the exclusive dark. So we'll do that. A bit more plain for your 8x4. It's going to take a lot of wear and tear, isn't it? A lot of shenanigans is going to happen. A lot of mud. Apple Pie 300 bits got my Yachts 4 t-shirt on Tuesday. It looks very nice and the weather's finally warm enough to wear it. Wear it with pride, Apple Pie. Nah, I don't think I want to put a V8 exclusive on this. Now, I think Mr. Paulie is busy working on a skin. He messaged me about 20 minutes before the stream. So at the moment he's probably furiously trying to skin something. So for now we'll just pick something out of here. Heavy duty flow. That's interesting, except why can't I configure the red bit on it? Surely it would be useful to configure the red bit. Snus Kongan. Nice to chill with some Sunday night trucking after a week off days with sickness. Oh dear. Got sick on my birthday and it lasted 3 days, but feeling fine now. Oh, what a horrible time to get ill, dude. Well, here's to next week, Snus. Take a belated happy birthday break. Thank you for the bits. Styan Jog. Thank you for subbing, Styan. Welcome to the Net House and thank you for the nutty welcome. Because it's metallic paint, it doesn't allow you to have 2 colours. I've got 3, dude. I've got 3. I see what you mean. You're saying metallic paint has 3 tones of 1 colour and then you can... meh. What about that one then?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
It doesn't really matter what I pick here, to be honest, because he's going to change it anyway, isn't he? How about that? There you go. Let's pick the world's most horrendous color scheme.
Welcome back, Natter.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. There you go. What flag is that then? That must be somebody's flag. The Bid Joker, welcome back. Brian Cree, thank you for 7 months. Blackbird, 40 months. Hello, Paul, everyone. Hope you're doing okay. Not bad, Blackbird, thank you. It looks like a Ninja Turtle. Just a little bit. That's a bit strong, that, isn't it? Alright, we'll just put that on for now. In lieu of Paulie's skin. Yikes. Or that, maybe. That looks a bit like a fire truck. There you go. I'm not keen on it at all, but you know. Actually, let me just disable all this for a second. Let's see what we've got. Alright, not to worry. Anyone know what date Paul's birthday is? Yes, I do. Holy DLC. So, I don't know, they didn't actually mention something in their blog, which I thought was a bit weird. But they've actually brought the Mighty Griffin accessories over, and they've not actually mentioned it. So now you can configure with all the Mighty Griffin stuff. And I was a little bit surprised they didn't mention that in the blog. Paul has a birthday every year. It's this week, actually. I'm looking to do a long stream on Thursday. By the way. Welcome back at 7:30. Let's enable all that. Now, we're going to need some bacon up here. I'm not keen on that. Put it back here. They said in another blog that the Mighty was coming in the next update. Gotcha. Well, I just assumed that they would because I got an email. What was it? I think it was on Friday. I got an email on Friday saying the embargo for 131, including Mighty Griffin update, is lifted. So, yeah, I thought, well, they're lifting the Mighty Griffin update. They're going to put that in the blog, aren't they? So, don't know why they didn't. Did I have a mullet when I was 26 years old? I've never really had a mullet, Stevie. Right, let's see what lights we can put on this thing. 50Ks. Chromium. Is that a Yorkie truck? What do you mean? Might go for 3 lights on this. Rather than the 5 or the 4 that we normally go for. No, ProMods doesn't work with 131, dude. You're gonna have to wait for a ProMods update on that. Don't block the bacon. I don't think that's blocked. Right, what have we got here? Stock, exclusive, painted. Ooh, that looks mean. I like that. I am running a few mods, not many. I've whittled it. I've removed all of my map mods. We've got the Jazzy Cat trailers in there. A couple of other mods that I like. A couple of accessory mods, but, you know, not a lot. Not compared to what I normally run.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Not keen on that. That works quite nicely. I like that. Paint luxury. Paint and paint luxury. There's hardly any difference. No, it's going to be paint. That's my fav. Negative Nero, is that? Welcome back. Right, no flag.
Happy anniversary.
Let's put some painted on there. Painted luxury. Ooh. Look at the luxury. Look at this. You can have painted mirrors, but the luxury option also paints the stems. No nuts, no glory. 39 months now, back to alert mode. Window trim. Let's see what we got. Painted. Painted luxury. That luxurious look. I like that. It basically black primes all of that in. It's nice. Is a luxury paneling too? I have no idea. Thor. I don't think I want a stone guard, if I'm honest. Definitely go painted on that though. Make sure we've got the whole black paint thing going on there. Of course, when I get Paulie's skin, it's all going to look completely different. Jesus Soldier, thank you for 47 months. Paint the windscreen. That's a good idea. Let me put paint and chrome. I'm just gonna go paint on that. I'm not gonna have the chrome bit. What's exclusive look like? No, we'll just put painted on there. And then, oh yeah, that works quite nicely. Very custom. Nutty Jim, welcome back. Have you tried RW using Pro mods with 133? I just disabled it. Sorry, 131. Mighty Griffin, Razor. Painted. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Matrix. Matrix V8. Oh, I like that. That is really cool. We're not using it today though. Let's see what else we can do. How do we configure this bit? This bit here. Or is that just part of that paint job maybe? The grill needs strobe light. Let's go by what Squirrel's in his YouTube video about the new way they've created maps. And yeah, because they said in their post that they've changed some underlying structure in the map, and the map authors have to recompile it for it to work. So I was going off what they said. I think we might have to have some kind of... Wowzers, that is very, very impressive. Bull bar, flipping heck.
Welcome back.
That looks like it fits the requirement for us quite nicely, in fact. It's a bit of a waste of time what you do behind here now. It's all going to get hidden anyway, but for what it's worth, let's go with the stock painted.
Happy anniversary.
And then we'll change something down here as well. This bit. The name's Ram, thank you for 200 bits. What's your favourite feature in 131? Gotta admit I'm looking forward to the random events. I'm not really sure what my favourite feature is. It's like a bunch of nice to haves has gone in this update. It's nothing earth shattering, but just nice to have stuff. Random events is definitely a nice to have. The console thing, yeah. Some scanner updates. The mirrors, I think the mirrors will be the biggest change. For most people, the mirror and possibly the job filter will be the thing that they'll notice the most. Grumpy Shell, welcome back. Meggy Joy, 2 months. Thanks for all the awesome content. Keep up the good work. Thank you. ProMods is actually having issues to load their map in the map edits from 131, so there may be some problems on the side of SCS. Could be. I mean, it's still only in a beta at the moment. Paint with no lamps. Yeah, we'll put no lamps on. There's no point. There really is no point having a grill guard down there. Scania Power V8, that looks good. They're probably the best doorsteps for people with muddy feet. Can't live with that. That's what we're living with. A tiny bit of chrome on there, or does paint look better? We'll put chrome. We'll forego the styling. Stick the V8 badge down the side. We could do that if we really want to look posh. Do I prefer ETS over ATS? Huggers in. It's more or less the same game in a different country with different trucks, but fundamentally underneath they're the same, aren't they? I guess it depends what mood I'm in, you know? It's literally all it comes down to. I find myself playing more Euro Truck because there's more content available for it. But, you know, if the game is 3 years older, so that's natural. Plastic grey and painted. Oh, I like that. Painted and plastic. And all painted. I think I would go with that. The top side of these are going to get a lot of action. Do what? Do it, Squirrel. Do what? We need to put wheels in here yet. And the air hoses as well. But like you know, like I've said about the air hoses, like the only time you're going to see these are in third person. Like if you're in the truck, you're not going to see this.
Aye, 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 aye.
Plastic, duty paint. I like that. Painted. Chariot. Blimey. Blimey. Shiny Shane, 200 bits. Hello, Squirrel. This is my first cheer. Just want to say thanks to all the great content. You have a huge positive impact in my life, and thanks for being the #1 person who I look up to for inspiration. I think I said thanks too much, but thanks. Thanks, Shane. Shiny Shane. Your name. I can't say it. Shiny Shane. Thank you, dude. It's a very nice message, especially for a first cheer as well. And I appreciate the bits. A bull bar on the back. It's more of a protective rear bumper, I'd say. The Diva. Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. I think we'll have that because we never have that. It's just not been done before, so we're just going to have it because. So now we've got to work out what kind of lighting we want on this thing.
Aye, 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 aye.
Side marker, LED strobe. Stevie, LFC with 1,000 bits. Thank you, Stevie. Watched your latest ETS2 YouTube video and commented on what features I want in ETS2 this year. I'll be very disappointed if not at least one of my top 5 things are implemented. Stevie, you know what? I put that video out on Thursday, I think it was, and I've read through a lot of the comments, and there's a lot of comments on that video. I did ask for comments, to be fair, but there's a lot of good comments on that video, and I thought to myself, what I might do is leave it a few days and then go back and then lift out all the best ones and then basically put out a video with the top kind of suggestions, and then, you know, maybe some will get taken on board at some point. But there was a lot of good suggestions in there. A lot of stupid ones and a lot of, you know, obvious ones, but there was a lot of good ones, and it's worth picking up on them, I think. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Stevie. Alexandru, 19 months. 1 more month has passed on the road to the Golden Nut. Keep up the great work and a happy and successful yachts for. Well, full seasonal changes was actually one of the things suggested. But again, that's been, we've talked about that before. But it still needs to go in. You know, if we was making a list of things that we want to see, that would be one of them. Now, I don't want to make this too much of a Christmas tree. So, let's be a little bit selective. Oops. Be a little bit selective about where we put these things. That'll do. Yeah, honourable trailers was always discussed as well. I mean, even I discussed about that in my video, if you've watched it, Jersek. I mean, I came up with a bunch of things I'd like to see, and then everybody's commented on it with a bunch of things they would like to see. I mentioned everything that you wrote down. Lol. What thinks SCS about your video? I think they're not happy they invite you for Truckfest and then get a negative video from you, RW. Sorry, which negative video was this, RW? I don't believe I've put a negative video out, did I? I believe I put out a video saying these are the things that drivers like me who've played the game for a long time would like to see. It was not negative in any way.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Deep Irish. With a year, usually you thank us for support, but I want to thank you for the awesome videos and streams and many hours of entertaining. I'm proud and happy to be part of the awesome community you support us, and I'm happy to support you. Thank you very much, Deep Irish. That's super kind of you to say. Thank you for that. I mean, RW, are you basically saying that no game should be critiqued? Are you saying that a content creator like me who's played a game for nearly 5 years is not allowed to say what they think about a game or suggest new features in a game without that being taken negative? Because that's just a bizarre statement if that's what you're saying. I did not deem my video to be negative. I deemed it to be a discussion point, no more. Your ETS2 is updated and there's no update scheduled. Any help would be appreciated. Squirrel is a nutter. You need to right click on the properties and you need to choose the public 1.31 beta option. That's what you need to do. You have to opt into the beta. No, Paulie's not messaged me yet. I don't know what he's doing. As in, I don't know what he's skinning up. We'll have to wait and see. He's not had much time. He's only been on it like an hour. Yeah, but this just to be clear, 1.31 has not been released fully. It's not like a full release yet. It's still in its beta period, public beta, and you can opt into it. Yeah, I agree, Baz. I agree. I just had this massive fear, Baz, that when Paulie sends his skin over, it's just going to look rubbish. Not because it's a rubbish skin, but because I've configured the truck for this skin, and his will be like, you know, not work for this particular layout or something. We'll see. Well, I mean, yeah, the thing is, though, Greg, is I'm trying to create discussion around this game. Do you know what I mean? If I put a video out like that, it's because I care about what goes into the game, and the people who comment on the video also care about what goes into the game. And the day that a developer stops listening to what their community wants is the day the product's not going to get played anymore. So if you create a discussion point, then lots of ideas go in, and, you know, they may not listen to most of them, but some of them might make it through. But there's nothing wrong with discussing. Ivan Friends, thank you for 2 months. One, I've been subbed in the past for almost a year, and I had to block my PayPal because I kept getting suspicious withdrawals. Finally fixed it and got a new one. Welcome back, Ivan. And Problem Productions, welcome back. No, I've not tried making a skin myself, Anchor Smile. I've seen it. I mean, it's Photoshop. It's like a bunch of pieces. It's like a jigsaw, and you have to skin it, and it's just, you know. It's not my thing. Other people can do that. Paulie's very good at it. Right, I'm going to put ravens on this thing. Let's put raven down here. We could actually put raven painted on there. No, let's just put raven on there because I don't know what Paulie's going to do. So we'll keep it neutral like that. Besides, black wheels looks pretty cool. Baz, thank you for the host, Baz. Intravenous, thank you very much for the host as well. You've tried making a skin and you're terrible at it. Well, I'm sure Paulie was terrible at it the very first time he did it. It's like a lot of things, though, you know? The more practice you put in, the better you get at it. Got Raven cover on there as well. Honestly, though, I wish... One of the things that would be really cool is if you could copy configuration from one wheel to another. Oh, how much time would that save?
Aye, 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 aye.
You found that putting the skin in the workshop harder than making the skin, solid. I've tried to put something on the workshop. I know exactly what you mean. You have to create a manifest file and describe the whole thing and create a thumbnail and description, and yes, it takes time. Ivan Friends, 2 months. While I've been subbed in the past for almost a year. Oh, read that one. Sorry. Nutty Jim, 500 bits. Thanks for a great stream as always. Love watching your stream. As you're such a genuine guy. Looking forward to many more years to come. Thank you for the bits, Nutty Jim. Such kind words tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. And what kind of wheels do we want to put on this thing? 31570s. Let's go for some kind of spring look. No, I don't like those very much. Meh. They're a bit meh. Pirelli, maybe? Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Goodyear Regionals. Bland, but they'll do the job, I guess. Continentals, don't like that very much. Dunlop SPs. Goodyear Ultra Grip. Let's try and get some Dunlop SPs on all of this. I don't know if we can.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Because I was thinking, you know, when you're doing heavy haul stuff like this will quite frequently go a little bit off-road, you know? You find yourself going down a quarry or something, you need a lot of grip. So that's why I've gone for that. I think that's the outside more or less done. Just got the inside to do now.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
We'll go with that. Neutron-X, thank you for 8 months. Closer and closer to our baby. Lol. Yeah, you can't change that. HomeServe, 37 months. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, HomeServe. It would be great if you had this amount of customization options on other truck brands in the game. Yeah, but I mean, one of the things is, whether you like it or not all truck manufacturers are happy to work with SCS as much as Scania does. Scania always has. Like, they were one of the first initial big clients, and they've always continued to work with them. So they get all the photographs they need, all the specs they need, all the parts. And that's what happens. You get more of it in the game. Right, let's do inside. Standard, exclusive, wood, V8. Then we'll just go exclusive on that.
Aye, aye,
I
aye.
wonder if that illuminates. I think I prefer that. Now they illuminate on there. I will put that in there. Let's have a bit of illumination. Currently, there's no set date for 131. What the way they normally do it, Papa Smurf, is they put it into a public beta, and it will normally run in that public beta for like 1 to 2 weeks is the norm. During which time they'll pick up on any problems that they've not found in the internal testing that they then found in the public testing. They'll get it to a point where they're happy, and then they'll release it. But there's no set date for this. So Leonid, adding to the wholesome donations tonight, thanks for all you do. You've helped me and many others through hard times, so I'll be forever grateful. Thank you very much, Sir Leonid. How do you cheer? Viewer. I'm guessing there's a whole bunch of you have never actually cheered before. Twitch has got an offer on right now for cheering. You can buy 500 bits for just over $1. Now what that means is you're getting $5 worth of bits to give to somebody. You know, to give to your favorite streamer. $5 worth for like just over $1. But you have to click on above the screen, there's like a get bits button. You click that and then you click on however many bits you want, but the offer's on the 500 bits. Once you've got them, once you've got the bits on your account, you can give them out to a streamer very easily, and people in chat can explain how to do it. Oh, is it only Prime members that get that offer? Oh, right, okay. So apparently it's only Prime members who've got that special offer. So otherwise it's a different amount. It's like $8 or whatever. Yeah, it's basically 85% off. It's just insane. So like you spend $1, you give 500 bits to a streamer, and Amazon has to put $4 in. Love and Love, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Net House. Can we give Love and Love a nutty welcome? Thank you for your support. You can still buy bits if you don't have Prime, but that particular offer is only if you've got Prime, apparently. Stock, what's that? Background light. Background light? Okay.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Buccaneer Dan, welcome back. Encrypted Data 0. What's the 0 for, eh? Thank you for subbing Encrypted Data, and welcome to the Nut House double sub hype, guys. Thank you for the nutty welcome. Let's get a can of Red Bull. No triple sub! Holy cow! What a Keiju! What a Keiju! Triple sub hype, guys. Love and Love, Encrypted Data, and Warder Keiju. Thank you so much for subbing. That's insane. Cysim mod still work, look. I'm gonna have nothing on the seat today. Can't be bothered with something on the seat today. Don't like that table. Not a huge fan of that table, but I kind of like having my little Wally, so we'll take it. Also, I'd like to put the telepass down there.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Why would you have a cat? Toilet paper. Some weird stuff, man. Some weird stuff. Keep that. Can't drive without my Pac-Man these days. Painted. Flag, don't care. Let's put the emblem down the back.
Aye, 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 aye.
The V8 back panel. Wait, what? Presume we can't see it because of the particular chassis setup. Battery hates 200 bits. Dad was in hospital last week. Thanks for the videos. They kept my mind occupied while he was being tested. I hope he's okay, Battery H. Hope your dad's fine. Oh, unless it meant that. Ah, that was it. Back panel. Should be called like a top panel. Oh, that's cool. We're nearly done here. A bag of stuff down there. Okay. Went in for some repairs, came out with a completely different truck. How does that work? Not bad. No messages from Paula yet. Do you have a Discord group? We do, encrypted data, but you might have to wait for Discord to sync with Twitch.
Aye, 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 aye.
Martin 6024, 400 bits. Hello, Paul. Hope you're well. Not been here for the past few days. Has been out enjoying this funny bright spot in the sky. Oh, it's called the sun. Keep up the amazing streams. Thank you, Martin. It has been weird seeing the sun after weeks of rubbish weather.
Aye, aye, aye.
Nice. That looks pretty good, actually. Stevie LFC, 200 bits, got my work bonus next month. Probably going to spend it on a new wooden computer desk. Definitely need a bigger one. The amount of stuff I have for gaming.
Aye, aye, aye.
Go for it. Connor, 506 bits. Well, I guess I had to go for the amazing deal. Hope you are well, Paul and chat. Thank you for the bits, Connor. Thank you for sending Amazon's money over. We always appreciate that. DK with 35. Tom Brad, 500 bits. Paul, always wanted to cheer. Favourite streamer on offer.
Yeah,
Thanks for all the streams. Plus US dollars to GBP means 500 bits is 98p. That's insane. Yes, if you're in the UK, the pound is buying more dollars these days. Right, let's change the mirrors. This is going to be interesting today, actually. Look at that. I'm looking forward to reversing a trailer. You can see already the way it changes. It's definitely different. It's going to be... I'm going to try reversing the trailer using just the mirrors and see how we get on. Seating position's pretty decent, actually. Might bring the wheel a little bit like that.
Aye, aye, aye.
There we go. Mr. Whiteland. 200 bits, not like this. And Dan's Game 340. You hacker, Whiteland. Thank you, Whiteland. Have they simulated the blind spot? What do you mean by that exactly? If they've put the mirrors where they should be, then there should be a blind spot down there. That's what you're referring to. And the same with the blind spot there, but that mirror covers it. What's new in 131? Okay. So for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I shall briefly go over the changes in 131 again. When you use tracker on ETS, can you zoom by moving forward? You can configure it that way, Donkey. So I have it configured so if I move laterally this way, it only moves a little bit, like that. But if I go forward, it doesn't move at all. That's the way I configure it. But you can configure each axis in track IR to do what the heck you like.
Aye, aye, aye.
There you go, Wyland. You always complain you could hear it when I did this. Can you hear a static sound, Whiteland? I can't hear very much. Don't know about you. Beaker71. No wonder Amazon never make a profit. Lol. I can't hear it. I don't hear it here. I honestly can't hear it in these headphones. If you're talking about when you're sat here... Problem Productions, 500 bits. Thoughts I may as well partake in the bits bargain. Stay awesome, Paul. Thank you very much, Problem. Right, we're going to do special deliveries. Oh yes, I was going to tell you about 131. Right, so 131. We're going to quickly go over the features. I forgot the grow bars they can paint it as well. I quite like it as chrome, actually. 131 features, amongst other things, this is not an extensive list, but the main things are random events. So in ATS, you've got random events, you've now got them in ETS too. So as we're driving around, we'll see stuff happen, like random breakdowns, that kind of thing. You've got the next-gen Scania 8x4 chassis, which is what this is here. There's the 8x4 chassis. You've got new filter options in the job market. So when you go to the job market here, the freight market, the way you filter is slightly different. So you've got your main filter, which you can only choose one of, like that. So you choose one main filter, and then you can choose a number of sub filters. So you can say, well, I want to see refrigerated fragile stuff, or I want to see refrigerated fragile important deliveries. So you can kind of filter it that way. They've got a bunch of new special deliveries. So the cities you can go for are listed down the bottom here. Linz, Szeged, Trelleborg, Nice, London, Dijon, Napoli, Cardiff and Palermo. So you've got 2 coming out of the UK now. The London one goes to Felixstowe and the Cardiff one goes to Birmingham. We're going to drive these today. I'm going to teleport around and we're going to drive these things. You've got the new mirroring, which I've showed you. The new mirror rendering, so that it's built to be more like what an actual truck driver sees. Screenshot has a different file name, and you have a different console now. So you've got this console. Instead of it just being a black thing at the top, you've basically got a window that you can move around and resize like that. They're the major changes. There's stuff under the hood as well to do with mods. S730, thank you for 300 bits. Chris94, stay nutty. Keep up the good work, Yachts 4. How is Mrs. Squirrel and Doyle? They're doing well, thank you, Chris. Mrs. Squirrel's having a big tidy up at the moment. Doyle was being weird before. He was milling around. He would sit under my desk. Then he would sort of sit at the side of me and scratch my leg. Then I'd bring him onto my knee. Then he'd mess around. Then he'd get onto the desk. Then he'd get off the desk. Then he'd want to go down. And then he'd want to come back up. It was like, what do you want? Whiteland, no comment. Renico, thank you very much for $10. Apples. Apples to you, Renico. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're happy driving those trucks. David MacArthur, thank you for 500 bits. TR Dark Elf, Paul, just a quick question. You know that truckers often have to get up real early. A friend of mine complained that the neighbours often don't keep to their noise down. What's your opinion? Neighbours often don't want to keep the noise down. Nothing you can do about it, Dark Elf. As long as they're not making excessive noise, then there's nothing you can do. Neighbourhood noise is a real problem. And to win the argument, you have to prove that they're making excessive noise between the hours of 11 AM and, what was it, 6 AM or something? In the UK. Different countries have different law. S730, 285 bits, Paul. I meant to type on the other one, but pressed the wrong button. My grandma passed away this week, and I'm in between revising. I have watching your streams and vids have helped a lot. Thanks. S730, that's really sad news. Keep your head down, though. The exams are important. You'll get through it, don't worry. 80 Rubber Duck, 17 months, Paul. Looking forward to Yachts 5. What? 19 months from streamer games. Star Ocean, 500 bits. Have some of Amazon's money. Appreciate that, Star Ocean. Thank you very much. Stephen Hawking in the background. I don't see him, Whiteland.
Welcome back.
Go and drive. West the best. You see, that's an example of somebody that's just massively impatient and rude, I might add. Yachts 100, as if. Okay, I've not had a message from Paulie yet. Stephen Hawking was in the park behind you. Oh, you're about the guy in the wheelchair. Is it about him? Okay, let's do some special delivery. So we'll go freight market. We shall find a special delivery now. Let's pick off one of the new ones. So going down the list, I've got Cardiff to Birmingham. So let's find a Cardiff to Birmingham. There's one. take that. We'll take the massive pound coin. Hang on a sec. I'm being a numpty.